Hello and welcome, fellow tankers. In this video I want to show you how to play in the rover event or in the final frontier event with the rover as successfully as possible to get the most out of your time. And as you can see, it's kind of buggy, or maybe it's a part of that game mode, I don't know, but the timer just vanishes after 10 seconds and then you don't know when the game starts or when it's happening that the rovers will drive finally. So you just sit there and think, okay, the game crashed and nothing's gonna happen, I have to restart, but then suddenly it just starts. And now you have 7 minutes time to shoot everyone else out of the ring. You have other things to do as well, but I'm gonna explain you while I'm commenting it. I'm just trying to ram a little bit my enemies, and that was actually pretty successful, as you've seen. I get points for getting them out of the ring, and you can see 80 points for neutralizing the enemy. So you also can collect those little skills here. I had the jump skill right now, which made me jump a little bit. I think this is the worst thing, or the least necessary thing you can collect. Now I have the bubble, which can push out enemies out of a ring, which is funny. You get points for picking up those antimatter things, and as long as you carry them, you get points during the time you have them on your rover. And this guy nicely rammed me, but I'm still in the ring. Here's the bubble, which pushes you out of the area where it is. It's pretty funny, I think, but not so funny as the autocannon from last year, which could fire like several times. Or yeah, but let's get back to the necessary stuff. You have to collect the antimatter, and if you kill someone, yeah, you get pretty much points. You should focus a little bit on this and to drive around with the antimatter, because you get points during carrying it. And also there's a circle where you can bring the antimatter. Then you have to stand inside of that ring, and then you will get points for the antimatter you have collected, and then you can start collecting new stuff. So that's it, kind of. Here we got now the vortex thing as a skill. You see now I brought the antimatter to the circle thing and got points for that. Now I'm putting the vortex into that circle, so the other guys have to fly around and not being able to successfully bring in their antimatter. What else brings points in this game mode? Ramming, hitting the enemy. It's all not too much points, but it will add very quickly to your point pool. Also, you should definitely focusing on just having fun. That's, I think, the most important thing, because it is actually a pretty funny game mode. This guy wanted to push me out or shoot me in the lava, but I was hitting my speed skill. And now this guy, yeah, and now I was using my speed skill not fast enough, so he was able to shoot me in the ditch. Not a problem, you will restart almost immediately. You have two skills, or actually three. You can shoot, you can speed up, and you can like dig into the ground, so you won't move for a certain amount of time, and you have a shield around yourself. Yeah, after 7 minutes it will end and you have to evacuate. This will bring points too. I will show you that later. Also, just collecting the skills will bring you points. Now you see the timer, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and so on. We will have time to bring in the antimatter, and then the circle will just vanish. But it will come back again, as far as I understood. Or maybe the timer is when it's starting to be there. So it was pretty close, but it was still there. It just went into the lava. And it's still working if you go and bring in the antimatter, even if it's not on the stone area anymore. That was pretty funny. So this guy wanted to push me as well. I can't blame him. That's just part of the game. And I'm trying to stand my ground here. And now he slipped into the lava. So that's pretty funny. If you shoot someone and it takes some seconds for him to die, kind of, and you will still get the points. So the game has a little bit mercy on that. You just have to be the last one who kind of punched him or pushed him somehow. So we're doing good, collecting the points here. This guy was trying to follow that circle thing, I guess. And remember, as long as you're carrying the antimatter, you can have 3 at the time. It will give you points after every, I think, like 5 seconds or something like this. Ramming give you 20 points, hitting the enemy with a cannon give you 20 points. Also, if they die when you use your skill, because of your skill, this will give you points too. Now let's see, I can show you now the mines. You have 3 mines. If you've seen this, this guy was driving over one of a mine. And now we will have a paid actor here, I can tell you that. Showing you how the mines are working. So he just drove onto the mine and flew out of the game. And I got points for that. But this will not happen every time, I can tell you. The mines are not so easy to use. That was very lucky. So I'm trying to deliver my 2 fragments here. Was possible. This guy is still waiting. Had his shield activated, but then you just have to be patient. And after the shield is gone, you can give him the final punch if he stands in front of one of those stitches. So we're doing pretty good here. We are 1,000 points ahead of everyone else. This guy wanted to shoot me out. You just have to time it pretty good. He could have had the chance to dig into the ground and not being pushed into the lava field, but he was a little bit too late. So always be careful when to use your skills. Try to time it right. If you see, okay, you're getting pushed into the lava, try to put the rover into the right direction so you can use the speed skill. Now you can get pushed forward a little bit. And now we have to evacuate. Everything else is not possible during this time. You can't collect anything anymore. You will just go into that circle. You have to go into that circle. And if you're fast enough, you get points for being like beamed up to Scotty. And then it's the end. It's a pretty fast and funny mode, I think. And we did pretty well, I would say, with collecting lots of those in-game points. I don't know how I killed this. The antimatter points, I don't know. This antimatter fragment, this just means you have finished the first part of those whole event. There are 9 parts. If you have enough points, you will get one more, and so on. So we also finished lots of missions. That's why we were collecting 22,000 points here. And I have to say, this game mode is pretty funny, and I would suggest you guys to try it out, definitely. The daily missions will bring you points, but I'm gonna explain the progression in this game mode maybe in another video. Thanks so far, guys, for watching. Have fun in the game mode, and cheers, bros.